April
24th.
24th, Kehlani released the self-titled album, Kehlani, through Atlantic Records. 59 minutes, 17 songs. We got a full album. And to my surprise, we didn't get 7 versions of Folded on here.
Thank the Lord.
I mean, I'll be honest, that's what I thought. I thought, all right, they about to put every version of Folded up here, and that's going to give us like 7 songs. I'm very happy that they did not do that.
Me too. And honestly, hearing Folded in the album, oh my gosh, when it came on, I was like, man, this is still such a pretty intro. When Folded
Intro.
starts,
Oh, the way the song starts.
when the strings start, I'm like, all
Mm-hmm.
right, yes, just sigh of relief. There were several songs on the album. I guess I just jumped in. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Let's go.
there there were several songs on the album where I was like, "Oh, this is pretty. This is beautiful. This is nice." Um, the last track um on the album was like that.
Unlearn.
I was like, "Unlearn." I was like, "This is pretty." Although I did feel like the transition to Unlearn was abrupt.
Okay.
I felt like I kind of just leapt over to Unlearn and didn't really like segue to it, which was odd to me.
Right.
But
Okay.
I mean, minor detail. I don't, won't hold it against her.
Mm.
What did you think of Lil Wayne? Be
Starting the album,
yes,
I
being the
hated that.
first person you hear.
I didn't like that. Not that he did anything wrong. I just don't want to. I don't think you should start your album with someone else. And yeah, people are gonna say, "Nah, but she gave you an intro." Yeah, she spoke for what? 1 minute, 32
Hmm.
seconds. Actually, I just looked it up. It's 32 seconds, and then you hear Lil Wayne. I think we
Yeah,
should have put Lil Wayne later in the song. Not that again, not hating on Wayne. He didn't do anything wrong. This was a decision made by Kehlani and her team. That's who I'm talking to. Wayne's verse was fine. Wayne's feature was fine. I'm not
yeah.
saying he did anything wrong. I actually thought he did well, but I just didn't think that was a good idea to start your album with Wayne speaking. Like again, like you said, the first thing we hear after the intro is Wayne.
You think this was orchestrated by the state of Louisiana?
No, no.
Okay,
Uh,
just
I was
curious.
happy when Folded came on because now we finally had a full Kehlani song. You got Wayne and then the clips right after on song 2. I said, man, she started with rappers off rip. When are we gonna get some Kehlani? And then we got Folded, and I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed because I'm like, oh, the first song we hear from you fully is a song we already know. You ain't even give us no new heat. But she redeemed herself very quickly with the Brandy record.
The Brandy record. We'll go
I
back to
Need You.
clips. The Brandy record.
When I Need You
Love
came
it.
on, I said, okay, all right,
Love.
all right, okay,
Love. I was so
all
excited
right.
for her and Brandy to put out a song together that wasn't folded.
That wasn't just a hook.
Yeah. And this did not disappoint.
No,
I enjoyed this very much. I think they sound so good together, but why wouldn't they?
absolutely right. Why wouldn't they? Because Kehlani is Brandy's daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I have in my notes Brandy and Kehlani sound angelic together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to go
So,
back to the clips,
yeah, I love the clips. I do.
but
I was underwhelmed by this song.
okay.
I don't know if it was necessarily them. I just was underwhelmed by this. I found the Lil Wayne song, the Lil Wayne feature, the song with the Lil Wayne feature to be more interesting than the clip song.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I can understand why you say that. I think those. I think that song is like it's gonna be a mixed review. Like I think some people are gonna love that record. Some people are gonna be
Yeah.
like, I could do without it.
Yeah. It was fine. It just wasn't, I was like, oh man, Kehlani and the Clips. Like the way when I heard her and Brandy, I was like, oh my gosh, just melting in my seat. I it didn't really do anything for me,
Right.
one way or another. But you know, it's not a bad song.
Then we have
Ooh,
listen,
sexy.
listen,
It's steamy. I like that.
listen. That went right on a certain playlist.
Okay, all right.
Sent it. Sent it right over to the folded playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I got it. I got it. I understand. No, this one was
Right
good.
up
This
there.
was nice and steamy. I like a nice lusty track. So that was a good one. That was a good
Yeah.
one.
And she got the right people on there
Yes.
because you got Dixon up there, Carrie Hilson up there. Those are people.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Come on, what you got? Say what you want to say.
I laugh every time I hear Carrie Hilson's name. It's not her fault. Well, it is, but I'm sorry.
All
Because
right.
I just always think about how mad the Beehive was, and I just anyway. So, all right, Usher, did you like that?
It was cool.
It was a fun record. I felt like they sounded good together.
Yeah, it was cool. It's not my
Yeah.
favorite one, but it's not bad
No.
either. I'll be honest, there's only one song I hate on this album.
What
Everything else
song
I
do you
think is pretty
hate?
good.
What
I
song do you
hate
hate?
Pocket.
Me too. Wait. I have.
Pocket?
Okay, I'm gonna. I want to show it because I want you to know that I'm not lying. So I didn't say that I hate it, but I said Pocket. I wanted to like this more. Feel like Cardi saved it.
Yo, Cardi's the only reason to listen to that record. Cardi
Yeah,
bodied that record.
she did.
I was like, okay, Cardi, let's
It
fucking
was such a
go.
Cardi record. Yeah,
Let's
Cardi did
fucking
great.
go, Cardi. I was super hyped when I heard what Cardi did on there. I was like, hold on. Let me run Cardi's verse back.
Yeah,
But I
but
don't. This was a great concept with poor execution.
I just feel like she's. I know how this is gonna sound to some people, but she's so much better than Pocket.
Yeah, absolutely. This was Pocket was like, I need a radio friendly single that's
Yeah,
catchy, and that's what I'm gonna do. And thank God, or Horace, or whoever you believe in, that she put Cardi on this record. Because without it, there's not a reason to listen to this record.
no, yeah, you're right. You're
I hate how
absolutely right.
cheesy and catchy and lazy with the writing Pocket is.
It
And
was so lazy.
the reason for that is the writing on this album is impeccable.
It's great.
Not Cardi, excuse me. Kehlani got with all the right writers.
Yeah,
Tank, Dixon, Carrie Hilson, the list continues. The writing on this album is immaculate. It is A level writing. So when you
yeah.
get to Pocket, that's like C level, maybe B level, you like, all right, dog, what happened? What is this? Why is this here?
That seems like the song that they made her make. You know,
Yeah,
that
and I
felt
wish
like
and I wish they
that
didn't,
type of
because
song.
that shit is not good.
It felt like that type of song. It did.
Yeah, because even the features, everyone did great on the features. I don't think anyone
Well,
came up here on my opinion. I don't think anyone up here on the features sucked. I think everyone
I
bodied their
agree.
features. So when you
I
have everybody knocking it out the park, and then you
Yeah,
have this one song that's like, hey, I mean, this is okay, I guess. It makes it sound terrible because it's like A B
yeah,
A. What? See?
yeah.
I just made the cut.
No, I agree. I agree. I'm totally with you. I feel like I was very confused by it. I was like, what is this? And then Cardi came on and I was like, oh, but Cardi,
Cardi
yes.
bodied it. Great performance from Cardi.
And it's funny because in the middle of my notes, like right in the center of my notes, I said, I feel like this album is cementing her career with all of these legends. I it was like she got the stamp.
Yeah, between the writing and the features, yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, and I love this for her because I think it's great. I think it's a solid album. With me being underwhelmed by the clips and small things here and there, I still feel like it's such a good album. You
All right,
got
so you
it.
get some. Yep, go ahead.
You got it. I, I said I really like this. Really good.
Hmm.
Also relatable.
Yeah.
Um, I was listening. Oh, go ahead. You were about to say something.
No, go.
I was gonna move on to Out the Window.
Oh, me too. Go ahead. You first.
So I almost forgot that I knew Out the Window.
Yeah,
And when
it was
I,
the second single.
yeah, and then I was like, man, I can't remember. I couldn't remember what I said about it.
Oh,
Because
that's okay.
you know me. Sometimes I'll hear singles and I'll be like, I don't know if I like it, and then I'll hear an album and I'll be like, oh, that sounds so good on the album.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt about this. Now, I'm not saying that I said that previously because I honestly don't remember what I said about the song when we talked about it. But what I will say is it was like really pleasant to hear it on the album. I enjoyed it very much in its context. I enjoyed it very
Yeah.
much. I thought she sounds so good on Out the Window. The hook, I love the way she sounds on the hook.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I think the placement of Folded and Out the Window are good. Even though I don't like that Folded is the first full Kehlani song we hear,
Hmm.
in the sequencing of the album, they place the singles in the right places. They sound
Yeah.
good and help the body of work flow well.
Yeah. I agree.
All three of the singles, Back and Forth, Folded, and Out the Window, all three of them are placed in ways that's like, okay, this is
Yeah.
helping move the album along smoothly. So I appreciated that.
Yeah. Excuse me. Um, you
Still,
know what? Oh, I put still sounds very pretty.
Love Still, great record.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yep.
It was great.
I think the IG girlies will be quoting Still.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
And you know they love quotables over there.
Yeah. So it takes us to Call Me Back. I like Call Me Back. I think Call Me Back was a good balance. Everybody did something different, and I think they all added to the record in a good way that kept it a balanced record.
Yeah. What did you think of the ending of Call Me Back?
Lil Jon's part is cool. That's what I'm saying. I think it was, I'll be honest, I don't think we needed it, but I think
Uh,
it did give a nice balance to the record.
I just felt like the song sounded unfinished at the end.
Oh, okay.
I had to
Maybe
look
that's why he
down.
did.
Yeah, I had to look down at my phone and go, "Is it done? It's done."
It's done.
It just felt like it wasn't finished. That was the other moment that I had where I was like, "That was abrupt."
Okay. Yeah, I can see
It
why you
just
say that.
didn't feel like the song was over, and that was so odd to me. But I liked it. I liked the song, but then it got to the end, and I was like, "What just happened? Why did I touch something? Like, did I press the button?" And I
Oops, is
hadn't.
that
And I
me?
was like, "Okay, is it me? Because it could. Listen, I'm an old lady. Sometimes I press the wrong button.
I feel
That's
you.
not what happened though."
I like Lights On. We already did Pocket. I like Lights On. Big Sean did a great job with his verse. Great record. They sound good together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I think it was really good. What about
On
you?
the one with a steamy vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
How you feel about Sweet Nothings?
Sweet Nothings was cool.
Yeah, I don't. I know people love Leon Thomas. It was fine. People are like, "Yo, Leon Thomas bodied it. He did better than Kehlani." I'm like, I don't think so.
I hate when people say stuff
I
like
don't really
that.
love Leon Thomas the way some people do. I think he's cool, but I feel like he's overusing auto tune and doesn't need to. I feel like
Yeah.
it's almost like T Pain where he could really sing, but he's using the auto tune and doesn't need to. And I wish Leon Thomas would just sing. I don't think he needs all that auto tune and effects. And so
Yeah.
And I feel the same way about Kehlani sometimes. Kehlani sometimes. Sometimes Kehlani does records, and I'm like, girl, you didn't need all of that. You can really sing. And I know it's
Yeah.
like a stylistic thing, which I'm not a fan of, right? T-Pain is like the only person I really like the auto-tune thing with. A lot of the other people, I'm like, no, not really. So I understand I have some bias here. I just didn't, I didn't love Leon Thomas on here. I kind of wish he wasn't on it. The record overall is cool. Again, it's just a personal thing with me on that record. I
Hmm.
just don't love Leon Thomas the way a lot of other people do.
I feel that.
Like, remember the
Yeah.
song with him and Ty Dolla Sign recently? We didn't review it, but we both heard it. I
Yeah.
think that was a much better Leon Thomas performance than this one.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I also feel like this was not one of the more memorable songs to me.
Yeah, it was cool.
I don't even have notes on it, to be honest.
Yeah, it was cool.
Um,
Cruise
and
Control.
sometimes I just don't add notes because
There's
I
not
don't
really
even
much to
think
say.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cruise
So
Control.
Control was good.
Yeah, I like Cruise Control. I
I
don't really
like.
have any notes. I thought it was good.
Yeah. I thought it was good too. I think towards the end of the album, I was cruising a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it got to a point where I was like, okay, like we're good. This was, it felt like she was kind of closing it out.
yeah, which
Um,
is what I love about Unlearn. Unlearn is clearly the end of the album. It
yes,
sounds like we're closing the chapter. I thought it
yeah,
was a great record and a great way to end the album.
me too. Like I said, my only critique is that going from cruise control to unlearn to me didn't sound great.
Okay, I can understand that.
The songs on their own are fine and they were good, and like I said, I love unlearn, but to me just getting from one song to the next, and you know me, I'm not usually picky about stuff like that, but I felt like, oh, okay, that was one of those moments where I looked down and thought, oh, was the album over and now they're just playing a random song.
Mm.
So yeah, but it's fine. There, like that's a minor detail. I don't think that makes or breaks anything because I think that both songs um are great. And like I said, I love Unlearn. I think Unlearn just going to that song and hitting play on that, for me, I could do that all day. So
Yeah, it reminded me of Jasmine Sullivan. I think it's Jasmine Sullivan. So I teach him. I teach him. It made me think. It had that vibe. It's not the same concept, but it made me think about that. Or maybe it's not Jasmine Sullivan. Maybe it's Melanie Fiona. I'll tell you right now. It's Melanie Fiona.
okay.
Yeah, and gave me that vibe. I think this is an album you're gonna hear a lot more about. I think this is an album that's gonna put Kehlani right back at the Grammys.
Yeah.
I don't know that she'll necessarily win. We don't know what else is coming out and how it sounds, but I think this is definitely going to get her more mainstream attention, get her more Grammy nods, get Grammy noms. Excuse me. I also think that again, great album, great writing. The beats are good. Like sonically, it sounds good as well. I think the beats there was great beat selection, great composure. You know, I had to say sonically after the J Cole shit. Um,
That's exactly who I was thinking of. That's why I
yeah, I had to do
smiled.
it just for J Cole. Sonically, I really like the way they did. I'm fucking around with the sonically thing, but no, seriously. You could tell Kehlani was with the right writers, the right producers,
Hmm.
and they really worked well together to put together a quality product, and I appreciate that. I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of critiques. Like we went through track by track. I don't really have a lot of bad feedback. I appreciate the
Yeah.
writing and the effort on this album,
Hmm.
and Kehlani doesn't really disappoint. Her last album was great too. Her EPs are usually great. I'm a big Kehlani fan. So for me, I was very happy with this project, and yeah, that's really it for me.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a great project as well. I don't have. I thought sonically it was great.
Right.
um, you know, I
Yo,
mean,
and hearing Tank and Carrie Hilson doing background vocals,
ooh,
I didn't even need to know. I didn't even need to look at credits. When I heard Tank, I'm like, that's Tank doing backgrounds.
and you know how I feel about Tank. I just
So
Tank's
smooth.
voice is. Oof.
So smooth.
Tank is R&B. Tank is R&B, and there is no one who can tell me any differently. Tank just
Tyrese is
oozes
not gonna
R&B.
like that you said that.
The thing is, I could say similar things about Tyrese, but he just be acting an ass. Especially recently, him coming out and saying that Tank did not win the versus battle. Sir, please, I just don't even like. Stop clowning.
Turtleneck.
Right. Time to take off the turtleneck.
That's it.